Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. Yeah, it's Wednesday, so it's my bad joke day. The town of Chelm is where the fools of the world live. They say that the angels were flying out with the rocks of creation. Um, Half was for like smart people and half were for fools, but accidentally the bear got snagged on a mountaintop, and then all the stupid rocks fell onto the town of Chelm. So the whole town was just a bunch of idiots there. So two guys are walking out. Starts to rain. One guy says, "Quick, open your umbrella." He says, "This won't do any. It won't do any good." He says, "Why not?" Because it's full of holes. He says, "Why'd you bring it?" He said, "I didn't think it would rain." Yeah. And this guy goes to the psychiatrist. He says, "Doctor, I'm talking to myself. It's driving me crazy." He says, "Don't worry. Many people talk to themselves, but you don't understand. I'm such a nudnik." Be Jewish to understand, like somebody like bugs you to no extent. These two psychiatrists come out of a building. The younger guy totally disheveled. The older guy impeccable. Still looks like he just woke up in the morning. The young guy says to him, "I can't believe it. You look so fantastic. My patients are driving me nuts all day long. I can't handle this anymore. How do you stay so fresh?" He says, "Well, who listens?" All right. So today we're in our third How to Be an Elder. The teachings from Clarissa Pinkola Estes. And the first thing I want to remind everybody is it's important for you to work on your body as you get older. Don't give up your commitment to being hardy and hale. Your body is your royal consort. All material and spiritual practices don't happen without a body. So take care of yours to the best of your ability. You know, talk alone cannot turn the tide, so to speak. You can say, "Oh, I should do this, whatever," but it's actually the doing of it. And the skill to do comes in the doing of it. So you'll pick it up along the way. You don't have to have it right away. And the key is you got to be relaxed as you go about these things. It's as if your life is a skein of yarn that's all tangled, filled with knots, snarls. You can't get aggravated, so you try to disentangle them. In fact, if you pull too tightly on them, you tighten the knot. You have to learn how to do it slowly, loosely, and then you can untangle the stuff. All right. Now, one of the things I'm interested in pioneering for myself and for anybody else who's ready to listen is that aging, getting older, is a different kind of flowering. I don't think of myself as getting smaller or dimmer or weaker or more addled or more diminished. No fear mongering for me. I'm going to step into my aging process. I'm going to create an inner chapel, an inner sanctuary, a refuge, a safe space for blessing my aging process and everybody else's. That's the way I'm going to lift myself out of the collective. I'm not going to be involved in the mass mind and what other people say it's all about. As my life goes on, it blows away the force of my youth. But there's another force that's coming on, maybe a more spiritual force. And I accept the fact that life is a tempering process. Just like they heat the blade and then they cool it, heat the blade and cool it. Well, in the same way, wind causes one person to turn up their collar, and sun causes another person to take off their clothes. So we're all reacting to the different elements as is appropriate in the moment. And finally, remember, like Rumpelstiltskin in the fairy tale, you got to name the oppressive force in order to be free from it. They say, name it to tame it. And then step into that part of you that is your inner ruler. I call it the king or the queen. Because when you're benign, when you're a good king, a good queen, when you're tapping your inner royalty, you ask your subjects what they need that you can provide. And of course, the subjects are your own thought forms as well. So be in touch with yourself. Your inner self will tell you. And that will then help to elicit your childlike spirit of creativity. You can't teach that. It's already there. It's already intact. You can just foster an environment that lets it out to play. And then if you remember that, all I can say is it's better to light a candle than to curse the dark. So take that with you into today's aging. So realize that a week from today will be our next Good Vibrations class. Hit the mat and Yoga as Universality on the 14th and 28th of June. Hope to see you there. Have a great day.